Army general getting a lot of attention after the President of the United States honored her during his visit to New Orleans this week.
And I sat down with Major General Anna Carter, making history in tonight's local Veterans First.
And the President of the United States is coming over right now.
It was a moment where many people in Louisiana and across the country wondered, who's she?
The General, two-star Major General.
That's U.S. Army Reserve Major General Anna Carter. President Joe Biden introduced us to Major General Carter right after the Commander-in-Chief honored her during his visit to New Orleans.
And thank you, Congressman Carter, who couldn't be here today because his wife is getting promoted to Major General in the United States Army.
The President invited her on to Air Force One to personally pin her second star. How does that feel?
Two words: proud and grateful.
Then the National World War II Museum held an official ceremony marking this major milestone. Two-star General Carter is from Hawaii, but has a New Orleans tie. She is the wife of Congressman Troy Carter.
Oh, we're approaching 10 years.
Yeah,
so
together 10 years. We were married in 2019. We were married on the Natchez.
Yeah, it's right here in the Natchez.
But that's just one of her titles. Her recent one is breaking the glass ceiling and putting her in the military history books.
Promoted into the position of Commanding General of the U.S. Army Civil Affairs and Psychological Operations Command Airborne. And I am the first woman to serve in that role.
She does the work, and she doesn't do it for the glory. She doesn't do it for the accolades. She loves that country, and it's demonstrated in her work ethic. And as a husband of a very powerful woman, I'm very proud.
In her 28 years serving our country, she's seen a lot, including war.
In 2003, I was called up to serve in Operation Iraqi Freedom, first rotation out there. So I was a commander of the 849th Quartermaster Company, a year boots on ground in Iraq. And in 2010, I served as commander of the 319th Tactical Psychological Operations Company, and we were deployed to Afghanistan.
Her promotion to this position comes with more responsibility, more time commitments, but the Major General tells us it's all worth it in service of her country.
Just lastly here, any advice to a viewer out there or a little girl who is watching you and it's just like, oh, I wanted to go into the Army, but I didn't know how far I could go. What do you tell that little girl out there?
It is 100% possible. 100% possible. The best thing to do, reach for the stars. Go for it. You know, set that big, hairy, audacious goal that he had. Reach for something that is not even, that doesn't even exist. Like, be it. Fill that gap. Be it.
Major General Carter officially assumed her new role in July when it was approved by the U.S. Senate. And if you have a better